Hi, and welcome Under the Table. We are an actual play indie TTRPG stream, and tonight we are playing Fistful of Darkness. I'm your host, Keith, and here's some of my very good friends. Let's start with John. Please tell us about your character, Baxter.
Hi, I'm John. I play Baxter, who is an inventor whose meat restaurant is struggling to get off the ground for sheer lack of capital. If only we had a bank that would trust us. I've recently gotten in.
I love that you call it your meat restaurant. That's great.
Yeah, meat is not real in this world, right? We had to make meat.
Come on, honey, let's go down to the meat restaurant.
So you're like the Arby's of the Eclipse world.
Oh
God!
I feel like we're more like a Five Guys than an Arby's.
No, you're being too generous and giving with yourself. This is your wildest reach yet.
I've recently gotten into chronomancy, so we'll see now that I have exactly one attune whether or not that makes a difference.
So instead of rolling with disadvantage, you just roll a single die.
Yes.
Congrats.
Amazing.
You're moving on up.
Alex, please tell us about your character, Nico.
I would love to, but first I have to show you all this tweet that I saw that it relates to Baxter, which is me at 3 a.m. in the middle of yet another personal crisis. I need to learn 2 instruments, 1 craft, and 5 languages immediately.
Are you sure that's not John?
I'm not sure, John. Did you ever post on Tumblr by the name of Sora Cities?
You know, I did like Final Fantasy.
That's Kingdom Hearts.
That's
Anyway,
okay.
so
Moving on.
I'm
Moving on.
I'm Alex. I play Nico. I'm the local scoundrel of the family who also is like trying to be the mom, kind of, just because we're not having anything that's being taken care of, except kind of it is. I don't know. I'm just trying to maintain a sense of normalcy.
I love the hint of panic in your voice, Alex. It's very in character. Liv, please tell us about your character, Josephine.
Hi, I'm Liv, and I want you to vote Josephine Emerson for sitting mayor of Terrapin's Gulch. She is dependable, she is reliable, she is determined, and she cares about this community. And sometimes her cousins.
Sometimes. Thank you. Guilty, please tell us about your character, Tallulah.
Hello. I'm Guilty Cosplay. And my hockey team, the Guilty Gliders, are currently second in the league, bitches! Hoo, 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 hoo. Get at me after stream about Guilty Gliders merch. I am taking all suggestions. We're going to make a group order and send it to Tim's house. My character Tallulah is just a sweet little homegrown gunslinger turned necromancer, but it's just a side thing. Don't worry about it. It's just like her new passion or whatever.
Yeah, it's like macrame, right?
Huh?
Like macrame.
Yeah. Like, some people have plants.
This is a different kind of planting. Tim, please
So,
tell
like-
us about your character, Jeremiah.
I play the oldest and the coolest of the sparrows, the one, the only Jeremiah, the ghost whisperer, the sneaker of sneakies, and your favorite character. It's not a big deal. You just love him, and you missed him last week, and I understand.
Amazing. Thank you. And now we have a recap of last week's events brought to us by Alex. Please enjoy.
Last week on Under the Table, while Jeremiah and Tallulah were off trying to convince the people of Terrapin's Gulch that their family members did not try to rob the Drop, which is a fancy bank in town, Josephine, Baxter, and Nico were visited by Josephine's friend Rao Lovelace. Rao arrived just as the Sparrows were getting ready to retrieve their belongings from a repo company called the Repo Depot and offered to help. Before they set off, Salvation's Gift stopped by and asked the Sparrows to bring back any extra belongings they might find at the depot, promising to return them to their rightful owners. With the sleeping gas, Rao was able to knock out most of the Repo Depot staff, save for one person, Keston Frost, the head of the depot. They were able to trick Keston into thinking that they were inspectors from City Hall, and while Josephine and Baxter distracted him, Rao and Nico retrieved the family's items. In their escape, they left Keston knocked out after saving him from a pool of shadow corruption. Baxter was also able to grab a few personal items to give to Salvation's Gift. And that's what happened last week on Under the Table.
Thank you, Alex, for that amazing recap. Let's.
What are you saying about?
Let's get in.
I didn't say shit to you.
Let's get into it. So, Tallulah and Jeremiah, the two of you went on a gaslighting campaign to convince all of Terrapin's Gulch that nothing freaky or weird was happening at the Drop the other day. How did that go? Can you give us like a general idea of what y'all did?
It went very well, Keith. We did a really good job.
Uh-huh. Yeah,
Absolutely.
how were you convincing people that it wasn't you or your family who was in the Drop the other day with all of your pistols out?
Well, I'm glad you asked, Keith, because it really comes down to two things. Number one is alcohol, and number two is our twinacular charm.
And number 3 is blaming Uncle D. It was clearly his fault the entire time.
How
He
could I
set us up.
forget? Exactly.
We don't know how to time travel or move or teleport or whatever happened. That couldn't be us.
We're just simple farmers, and we don't even have access to the resources like that.
No.
Oh, that's weird that you would mention time travel or teleportation. That's so weird.
Well, that's what we keep hearing rumors about. And really, it's just kind of funny, you know. It's been a slow season for gossip, and I understand that people need stories to, you know, keep their jaws warm. But this one just unfortunately is not true, and we couldn't see that misinformation stand.
Well, I'm really glad that you set me straight. So what were y'all doing last night? If you weren't in the bank trying to rob it?
Well, you
Or I
see,
guess yesterday.
somebody went ahead and broke into our house, so we had to do a little maintenance around the house, put it back together. They took all of our things. It's really quite sad.
It's true. Have you checked lately on who owns the land underneath your property?
Oh my goodness! Someone was stealing the land out from under you?
They did indeed, and they might be doing it to you right now. You should head down to City Hall and check on that.
Oh, certainly. Thank you, Tula. Thank you, Jeremiah. And I'm so sorry to hear that people are spreading these rumors about you and your family. I can't believe that anyone would be so gullible to be taken in by that.
It really is a shame, but we'll pass on your good wishes to our pa.
All right, y'all take care now. And they walk away. Great. Should we make a roll to see like how well this did?
I mean, I think we can see it was extremely successful, Keith. So
I'm just curious, just for fun, just to see, like.
is that how we've had fun?
Do I have fun when I
By
roll?
rolling?
It's not a thing that I enjoy.
Humor him a little.
I mean, this could be like a group action. The two of you could both be doing the same skill and rolling different things. And if one of you succeeds, then it counts as a success for both of you.
All right. What do
So
you think, Jeremiah? Consort? Sway? Mine are dead even.
I don't believe. Sorry, my character sheet doesn't want to load today. I don't believe I have anything in either one of those, so I'd be happy to help you, but
All right.
I think you're taking the lead on this.
I'll roll us a little sway.
There you go. This is controlled standard.
Thank you. I'm gonna bump that up to controlled great. Oh my god. You fucking kidding me?
Little Jeremiah's roll.
I hate to be the person that's gonna bring this up.
What?
We did really well last week.
Shut the fuck up. The entire time last week, Janine was like, y'all are so incompetent. How are you still alive?
Okay, yes, we are incompetent. However,
Go on.
some things still float. Dead fish.
I saw
still
Alex's
float.
natural one.
I have to wonder
Why you gotta call me out?
if yesterday we were incompetent and that was the best we've ever done.
Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Like
Dark times.
We float. We are a dead fish. If the goal is to float, we're gonna float. But we're still a dead fish. With these two, it's like we got two big rocks in our bellies.
Aww.
What did we say at the beginning of the season? No PvP?
We say that every season.
I think we
I'm
call
not.
those
This isn't PvP. This is
pearls.
live to play.
Yeah, player versus player.
Oh fuck. Really quick,
Oh.
thank you
I love you
to
guys.
AWJ Monk for subscribing. I hope you enjoy this. Cause I certainly am. This is
I'm guilty. I love you.
my
Besitos.
God.
Besitos para todos. I don't
believe you.
okay. Yeah. You rolled a 1.
I did. It looks like Tim is getting out his phone to figure out the roll 20s situations.
Right.
But I have a question for you, Keith. Since last episode was downtime and also heist, but Tim and I didn't have downtime. Are we doing downtime again at the start of this episode,
We
or
are. This
okay?
is downtime. Right
Sweet,
now. Yeah.
amazing, cool. Because I have
just
some
want-
grit to clear out.
Yeah, I just wanted to see like how well y'all did with this, talking people up.
Well, I'm probably gonna resist some of this,
sure.
depending on how that goes. But like, I don't
I-
know. I only have 4 grit left.
I think at this point, like people are, they're kind of avoiding you. Like the more that you talk to people and tell them that, you know, that wasn't us. How could we possibly? What are you talking about? Like the more people just avoid you. They're just like, okay. Oh yeah, totally. Good luck now. It's very
Okay,
obvious that none of them believe either of you. So how exactly are you? I guess if you're trying to like double down and trying to convince them more, that would be guts.
Is Jeremiah not joining on the group action?
I think
No, I
he
did.
provided
I
help.
Yeah, I gave help. So.
Oh, you gave help and said, okay.
Yeah, because I think that Tim said that Jeremiah doesn't have much in sway or consort, so
That's correct. Yes.
And I overestimated my 1.
Otherwise, if
Well,
if
explain to me how a resist works. If I
so
with
basically,
the 1,
yeah,
what do I have to roll?
you would have to roll your guts resist,
Right.
and then whatever the highest you get from that, you subtract from 6, and that's how much grit damage you take.
So a 6 would be the best case scenario there.
Yes. Yeah. And you can't get more than 5.
What?
What?
Yeah. Well, it's a 50-50 shot of this giving me another stigma.
Oh, yes.
Is it that important?
Wait, you have a
I don't
stigma
know.
already?
Oh yeah, I've had a stigma.
She been had a stigma.
Right?
Yeah.
Alex, are we the only stigma frees?
Yeah, we've been stigma free.
Come on now.
Join
Stigma
the
free
club.
since 2013.
Oh my god.
To be fair, they're getting more experience than we are.
True.
But are they using it?
Well,
So
it
I
turns
have-
out we just learned how to use
Why am I
experience.
so mean tonight? I'm gonna mute.
Hey, remember that time I
Have a
was
sip
the
of your
only
White
one
Claw,
that read
Bestie.
the book about how to get experience and how
I
to use it?
remember. I remember.
Tim.
Remember that thing that happened?
Thanks,
You're
Tim.
welcome.
All right, just for you,
Thanks,
I'm rolling this
Tim.
guts resist.
Good luck.
Thanks. Oh, it's a 4.
Oh, so you only take 2.
Yay! No stigma.
Bellissimo.
God.
Congrats.
Ah, that was under the wire. Fuck.
All right. So the 2 of you come home.
Narratively,
Yeah, tell me what
Jeremiah, is
does
this okay? Can we resist by getting Megan Listallion to vouch for us?
Yeah.
Okay.
look like? Okay.
Y'all didn't watch the post show, huh?
Hmm?
I
Nothing.
think
Oh,
that
forgot the
Megan,
we do have a new conspiracy. We do have a new tin hat, don't we? It's
But
fine.
you guys don't know about this yet.
Nope.
You haven't heard from the other crew. So yeah, I think that Professor Lestallion is like, they're saying what now? No, this can't stand. And then like on the next day's newspaper, you see there's like an article on the front page. It's not the big splash article, but it's certainly on the front page that says something like the Sparrows, an in-depth look at a harried family. And it's like a puff piece. It's like, oh, these people have been through hard times. They've had to deal with one of their parental figures, dying recently, and they haven't had enough money for XYZ, so they turn to hunting monsters and looking for bounties. And it's really sweet. And people are like, oh, okay, yeah. No, they would never rob a bank. No, they've already got a thing. They're already hunting monsters. It's fine. So yeah, I think that y'all wake up the next morning to read this newspaper article, and how does everyone react?
I mean, it's shockingly positive. So I think Josephine's kind of like, huh. Okay. Not bad.
Well, shit. Who'd you have to sleep with to get this article written?
Nico!
Funny you ask, Nico. I gotta give it to her, though. Dr. Lestallion did us a solid.
Y'all are welcome.
Should be out of hot water for a little bit.
Is this really the most flattering photo they got of us? Surely we've taken a better photo in our lives.
Ain't that many cameras around Terrapin's Gulch.
Even still. Look, my hat's askew.
And whose fault is that?
I
Kids these days wearing their hats all askew.
Nice. I think that Clay is also at this breakfast, and he says, "Oh, is this what y'all have been doing while y'all were out?"
I mean, some of it.
Well, what about the rest of it?
We have it, don't we?
Yeah, Pops, are you sure you want to ask this question? There's this thing called plausible deniability. You know what? It's way too late for that. Josephine, how'd it go with y'all?
Well, I mean, not perfect, but not poor.
Got our stuff back.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
we
I
didn't.
think we'd start unloading it all.
And we didn't get caught. I think.
No.
Really?
Well,
You just
Kinda-
walked
kinda
on in
crazy to
there,
believe,
took
huh?
our stuff back?
Oh no, we had some help.
No.
One of Josie's friends.
Oh.
Yeah.
and
A
some
friend I know from school.
I didn't know
some
she
of
had
the
any
corruption.
money.
And what's she do now?
Jeremiah, did you say you didn't think I had any friends?
Well, I just said I never met one before. It was the first time.
Her name is Rao. She actually, well, damn, I think y'all got mutual friends. She mentioned something about a man named Sequoia.
Oh. Yeah, sounds familiar.
Yeah, they live out in a tree or something.
Mhm. Never met a man named after his own house, but makes some sense.
So, a magical hippie then.
I mean, she does do magic. I don't know if hippie's the right word.
He just said she lives in a tree.
Yeah, but that don't mean she a hippie like.
Okay, so she's a gnome?
Nah, she's too argumentative to be a hippie.
Okay, so a pixie.
Yeah.
Honestly, it
I
sounded
guess.
kind of fun. Their lives seemed like a good time.
No.
Mm-hmm.
She lives with a mess of people.
Baxter, you like your technology too much to live in the woods.
And we kind of live
I
with a
don't
mess
know.
of people, if we're gonna be honest. You know, 6 of us
Baxter-
under one roof. That's not a slim number.
Could do him well to get out and maybe spend a summer with them.
Josephine like hooks her arm through Baxter's and like starts patting his shoulder. Baxter's more like me, you know. We're a group of people that like the finer things in life.
Yeah, but Baxter, I loop my arm through the other of Baxter's.
Nice.
Think of how much Rao and her rowdy group of rabble-rousers could teach you.
You know, you could also spend that time at Vermont. They do have some incredible summer classes that I think would get you like a nice little bit of learning. And because it's in the summer, all the classes and courses are a little bit harder and a little bit more high pressure because there's less time. And I know you love a challenge.
Baxter, think of the fascinating letters you could write Liam from a big old tree.
I'm sorry, what did you just say?
Think of the letters you could write Liam from a big old tree.
I'm sorry, what do you mean? I didn't think I showed you any letters.
You know, we were cleaning up in your room.
Wow,
And,
I never.
Julia and I
Tallulah, are
might-
you snooping on
No,
your
I think Tallulah
not.
must have found it while she was cleaning up from the mess that the repo depot put in, right?
Exactly what I was trying to say. Thank you, Nico. Someone understands me.
I
What are you
would
trying to-
never
Eddie.
invade someone's privacy like that, and especially not in a special, close, potentially romantic relationship. Now that's just invasive.
I think you must be confused. There's no way my baby
Josephine!
brother
I think
would mess
Baxter
with a-
turns full red at that statement.
I mean, like, there's just no way to know.
No way
that-
your baby brother would do what now, Mr. With the
None of us sparrows are gonna be fucking with none of them Crawfords, right? We all agreed to that.
Nico's literally engaged to one.
None of us sparrows are gonna be fucking with any of them Crawfords, right?
Yeah, and when we're married, she'll be a sparrow.
Exactly.
Or a malbird or whatever. I don't know.
hyphenated's nice.
Hafen's very lovely.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think we
without
should
the
move
problem.
on. I think we should move on past this.
Although I don't think that Liam, Sparrow, Half, and Crawford really got a nice ring to it. I think you should just cut off one of those. That's not a situation where you want to hyphenate.
I think
It's not
Liam
a hit
Sparrow
on me.
rolls off the tongue pretty well.
It's lovely.
Baxter, you know
Much
what
better
those-
than Crawford.
You know what those folks did to us?
I know what you did to their older siblings and what their siblings did to you. We've been nothing but supported to each other throughout our entire research facility. You made your choices.
You see Josephine like wiggle her brows at Nico. Research.
If it weren't for Liam and his tireless effort on my research notes, I would not have made nearly the progress on the meat that we have now on the dinner table many nights of the week.
And there's just nothing. And for the first time, I think y'all see Josephine get like a little excited. And there's just nothing like two people with beautiful intellectual minds who share one heart and one idea coming together and creating masterpieces.
I think
I
Clay
agree.
Clay says, "No, I don't care about no masterpieces or meat slinging or whatever, what have you. But there won't be none of that under my roof,
Aw.
please."
Stop. Right.
He's a child.
Baxter,
A
if you
21-year-old
want-
child.
I
If you
know.
want
know-
a meat sling, go to the barn.
I don't like where this is going. I think he's like just flush and just like runs out of the room into his lab.
Yeah, I think Jeremiah shuts after you. Just remember, Crawford in the front means a knife in the back.
I think Baxter, feeling a little snide, says, "Only if I'm lucky."
I lean over to Josephine. I'm like, it doesn't have to be in the front.
I mean, listen, I adore Baxter, but I don't think Liam would be in front.
All right. So what else did you get from this went off perfectly, but also somehow messy heist?
Before we left, Salvation's Gift stopped by, said if we got anything extra, they'd take it back to their owners. So I think Baxter grabbed a couple extra things, and I believe we might get paid for it. We should get paid for it.
I mean, that was a dangerous mission. If not getting, I mean, I'm sure they'll pay you for it, but that also means they probably owe us a bit of a favor.
Not to mention that I did help the town with a little infestation problem that we had. So yeah, things were great.
Sounds like you two are going to do the negotiating. Works for me.
Wait, is that why there are so many people in a bond, Josephine?
There's who in the what?
There are refugees sharing our space.
Oh,
which
hell
is,
no.
You don't want to go in there. They're a little contagious.
You can't go in there.
What do you mean I can't go in there?
They're
They got
quarantining.
They got some sort of like black veins coming from their eyes, Tallulah.
They're
It ain't a good look.
quarantining.
What if I put on like the beekeeper suit?
No.
Remember when Baxter was really into beekeeping?
I mean,
Remember
these are
bees?
The future. Bees?
We got plants.
Really quick, mechanically, this means that you guys should start like a group clock called maybe Cure the Infected. It's steps, and anyone can contribute to it. But basically, once it's filled, then all of these people will be off your land.
How many
How big?
steps?
8.
You guys
Is that
want
something we can actually do in the posse? Wait.
Yeah, we
got it.
can. We just don't share the posse page.
How do you get rid of clocks? Because I've like
I don't know actually.
I've
There's a-
built
there's a-
some up on my character sheet, and they're
There's a little X in the lower left.
no.
thought
The
that
X
just clears
just
it.
clears the
Oh.
red.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I got rid of one.
What?
Did you?
So how many
Not work for me.
8
How many
steps.
are we
Steps
at
are-
though? How many have we done?
You guys have done nothing yet.
Oh, worm.
We quarantined them.
You quarantined them. That's how you started the clock.
You pack up the ladder, just fold it up. We'll pull it out later.
Josephine, how long are they going to be in there?
Oh no.
Well, I got stuff I need in there. There's
Rouse, we're
food.
cure.
There's our stores.
We moved that out before they came in, and I'm gonna be working on. I will be the one to deliver food for them to eat and everything. Don't worry.
Wait, hold on. How is it safe for you to do that?
Baxter helped me figure out a pulley system. I'm just trying to help, Tallulah.
Right, but like,
These were our
Support you.
people. It was the people who are of the city and the town who are being affected. I can't let that slide.
okay, but how long?
I'll figure it out.
They got 2 weeks, and then they're getting the hell out of my barn.
This ain't your barn. It's our family barn.
You gonna help us get them out?
Dead or alive.
You're not killing all these people. There's only so much snoozing and smooth moving Jeremiah can do to make sure that our name doesn't get dragged through the mud.
Who told you about all that?
I assumed.
2
I know.
weeks. And I leave out the kitchen door.
She better not be setting stipulations without trying to help.
That's exactly what she's gonna do.
Sometimes I wonder if she cares about her reputation. But
Right. Let's get into downtime activities. But first, let's look at your heat. How much heat do you think you guys accumulated over the last heist?
I don't think we accumulated that much.
Yeah, I feel like it was like really self-contained.
You left a man to die in a basement.
No, we brought him up into the lobby, and then we left him.
We also shadow touched him.
No,
We fixed that.
we fixed
I
it.
fixed that.
Did we?
I
fixed
fixed
it.
that.
She
I'm pretty
fixed
sure
it.
you just took the shadow touch and moved it over there.
And, but he's not there. He's
not on
in
him.
The next
Ma'am,
person to go
it's not
down to
ma'am.
the basement is just gonna get shadow touch.
It did crawl away.
So I'm hearing one heat. One doom.
I would
When
say
you do.
0.
All right, one doom.
Well, I guess it isn't. This stuff is just crawling all over the planet. It's not like it's new.
Exactly. I like it's like. Actually, I'm not going to talk about bugs because I don't want to be too gross. But like, it is. I helped. It was going to crawl around all over the place and it was going to infest somebody else, but I saved this one man.
You did.
If anything, we helped. You're right.
And we got stuff back for other people.
I agree. And we got a bunch
Which
of
is
personal
helping
effects.
the community and one of our ally factions. Zero doom.
I think we lost a Doom actually.
Period. Yes, actually, wait. No, yes. Because one of the big parts of the Doom is that people around here are like arguing with each other. They're fighting with each other. They're not having a good time. And if people are getting the artifacts that remind them of their close connections, that's going to help foster a community. Maybe somebody's like, I don't know, maybe a photo of someone's first time riding ornithopter or riding like mechanical horses, and like I'm sure you have to get trained in that, and I'm sure that's like something that like 13-year-olds do. So maybe there's a photo of all these 13-year-olds and like all their horses, and now they're all 70 and now they have their photos back.
And they get the
For
photo and
fostering
they're like,
community.
look at this photograph.
Oh my god!
Okay, so zero.
I want my nickel back.
I hate you for real. You're a gift. You're so funny.
Okay, so
All I'm
zero
saying
doom, zero
is that we
doom.
should at least gain 1, but I think we should regain 2 for a net negative of 1.
So zero doom,
Fine.
and your payoff, Salvation's gift comes over. They take the trinkets that Baxter collected, and they give you the 10 coin with some thanks. And a few days later, you see people. You recognize some of the trinkets on the people, like walking in the park, or like in the market, or elsewhere that you guys go. And it's things seem like a little bit lighter here in Terrapin's Gulch. Also, your rep, you start with a 2, but this repo company was equal to yours, so you do not get any more than that.
We did just level up, though. Again, we level up our chart. So, just real quick, there are 2 different XP charts essentially with your posse.
Mm-hmm.
One is your rep, and that just leveled up. And previously, we had leveled up our posse advancement. So we have
nice.
2 upgrades to choose in different categories later.
Maybe we'll talk about it on the post show.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you should sign up for our Patreon.
That is a great idea. Because we'll talk about that and other things that happened tonight. All right, on to entanglements. Who would like to roll?
I will.
Cool. 1d6, please.
It's
And
interesting.
we're at Doom 0 to 3. What you got?
Uno.
Ooh. Gang trouble or the usual suspects? Let's see. What are the usual suspects?
Crawford's.
Yes. No, you're right.
The red denim.
No. They can't be everything.
They wouldn't go after us. We're their boss.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
they
can't,
love us.
Ooh.
they can't be our ads and our villains. That doesn't make any
One
sense.
player volunteers a friend or vice purveyor as the person most likely to be taken. I think that
Taken.
I
Taken
think,
by what?
I think that the red denim gang all gets picked up.
No!
No!
Kidnapped? Taken?
No. I think that they're thrown into jail by Candace Crawford.
No.
God.
For what?
Yeah, what did they do?
She's implicating them in the disappearance of Anika and Soe, the
Disappearance.
investigator who was possessed by Mona.
Did Mona like bounce from the city once?
She
They
went. I think
possessed
she went back
Anika?
to Veron. She probably went back to Veron.
Y'all, we have to help the red denim gang.
Oh, don't worry. Don't worry. Mayoral candidate Josephine Emerson is on the case.
Okay.
Oh my God.
All right.
Is
I
there
think-
an election happening now?
No,
Or-
there isn't. There isn't. There's no election. But always be campaigning.
ABC.
All right. It says you have to make a fortune roll to find out if they resist questioning by the authorities. Or you can try to pay off the constabulary with 1 coin.
Oh,
Just made 10 coin. We can pay them off. It's
we
fine.
can pay them off. We're paying them off.
Nice.
Yeah.
What does this look like? Who goes? Who goes to the?
I think it
Josie.
should be Baxter to play bail for his child labor union.
I do not know what you're talking about. They volunteered for this. They're like
Oh, so they're not
interns.
unionized. So they're child scabs, is what you're saying.
No, they're interns. They're learning from
Scab
me.
also suggests that there is another group of children that Baxter had hired here on
There are
fucking doubt
unionized children laborers.
John, you're just digging yourself deeper.
and those are the I don't know what they are, but something with overalls, like
Oh my
definitely.
God.
So who's going to the constables to try to break the red denim gang free?
I'm going to go.
Okay.
Yeah, free your interns.
I think.
Yeah.
Are
go
they
ahead.
like in a holding cell?
Yes. You can tell because they're being very rowdy in the back.
I think like Baxter walks up to the guard on duty or whatever.
The guard yells out, "Shut up! Shut up, you kids!"
You know, it sure seems like they're a lot of trouble. What'd they do?
Who the fuck are you?
Oh, hi. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to introduce. I'm Baxter. It's a pleasure to meet you. I actually know that crazy rowdy bunch over there. They couldn't have done anything. I happen to know because they were working with me for the last several weeks, and I was hoping
They
I
spit
was
at your
hoping
feet. Yeah, go ahead.
you could help us out here a little bit. You know, I know there's a bail system or whatever. I heard it was like, some amount of money. So I brought you this, and he like pulls 1 coin out and sets it in front of the guard. Is that gonna be enough?
Kind of looks at it and he looks at you and he says, "These your siblings or something?"
You might say that. That's basically our relationship. I'll make sure they stay out of trouble.
Yeah, you should take better care of them. They've been causing some trouble downtown.
Well, I'm sure we'll get all straightened out. You know, I got my siblings will come on back and we'll make sure that we get this all ironed out. Can I just take them with me for this bail?
All right, but the law won't be so kind next time.
I understand. Thank you so much for your kindness.
And then he just like unlocks the cell door. I think Baxter, you're kind of like mobbed by the Red Denim gang as they all like jump up and hug you. Like, oh my god, Mr. Baxter.
Oh, I missed y'all too. But we should get out of here. Let's get going.
All right, nice. You got your child labor back. Congrats.
I got my friends back. Thank you.
I don't like it when we say
You
it like
pay
that.
to have friends?
You have friends?
Look, we haven't set anything down in motion, but I think Baxter would be into a profit-sharing business.
All I do is hang out with these fuckers.
I love it when I can say to my friends, hey, y'all want to be in a profit-sharing business together?
I love having a business that has profits. Imagine.
Look, y'all, we're changing the world. We just want to do it the best way we can.
Oh
Amazing.
my god. You
Great.
sound like a vegan cashmere startup.
We can be the change we want to see in the world.
Oh, I
All
think
you have to do is join me on this journey.
Me
Up until
and
that
my
point, I was with the
closest
energy.
friends.
And you can be your own boss.
Baxter's starting an MLM.
Oh,
To
no.
be fair to John, I had more in my mind of like true profit sharing business where everybody is an owner of the company and profits are shared. That's what I heard. And then y'all led me down the MLL meme. of it
That is
all.
what I meant.
Yes.
I mean, it really is profit sharing if you think about it, because if you work really hard and sell your whole inventory, then you
get a
share
cut
the whole
and I
profit
get
with
a
your
cut.
downline by good vibes.
You know too much. Blink twice.
Do you
Would
have-
anyone like to buy some scents?
Oh no.
Guilty. Name 3 Herbalifes right now. All right, she's good.
Okay. She's okay. She's okay.
She's fine.
Oregano, rosemary.
Tarragon
Maud.
lavender. Eucalyptus.
Okay, so-
I thought we were just yelling sense. Sorry.
Yeah. Eucalyptus got to be one.
All right. So as you take the Red Denim gang back, I think we jump ahead a day or two. I think at this point, all of you have taken part in feeding the infected people in your barn, and I'm not sure who it is, but I think that one of them comes clean, and they say, I know where all this corruption is coming from. And this is this is from someone from the Rintner family, who all of you know makes Gulchy Gold and all the other tequila on the city.
Wow. And y'all thought that saving these people was a bad idea. We are going to get in on the Gulchy Gold. Are you kidding me?
We're gonna swim in money and tequila.
This is ooh, which one is a good one? Okay, I think I'm gonna go with this is Rebecca Rintner. And
No, are they all like this?
no, they're not.
Do we want to roll a d4 to see who was delivering food when Rebecca decided to spill?
D5.
Should it be a
Oh, I
Dibs
guess-
number 3.
dibs on 2?
Okay.
I'll go 1.
You go 4.
All right.
That means John, you're 5.
John, roll it. Oh, I thought this was while John.
Oh, 'cause-
was,
Yeah, that makes sense because John's
tail.
doing the. I see what you're saying. Yeah,
Oh,
John,
that
roll
makes
it.
sense. Okay, so who's
Please.
for?
Woo!
I'm 4. Yeah.
It's me.
at you.
Nice. So,
Oh fuck! You fucking hate these people. Fuck.
Yeah, I really do. But if anything, we'll get them out of our barn.
yeah, I think that Rebecca Rittner tells you, Tallulah, I think I know where all this corruption came from. It came from our cellars. There was a...
From your cellar?
I think there was something wrong with... something in our cellars came up, and it infected all the tequila.
Are you kidding me?
No, the last thing I remember in our house, there was some sort of blackness that was just coming out from one of the barrels, and it just got me.
Becca, is anyone still in your house?
I
Is
don't.
your whole family here in the barn?
I haven't seen my daddy or my sister since that night. I don't know where they are.
I'll get my family. We'll go look for them. Do you remember anything after seeing that black smoke?
No, I was lost to the corruption, I think.
Yeah.
I don't
Well,
know.
you didn't bottle and sell that batch, did you? You think that's why all these people are here?
Maybe. I mean, I don't know if it was like an all at once thing, or if it was like a little by little thing, you know?
Yeah. Well, here, you got the keys to your house, so we don't have to put in a window. I'll go check it out for you.
Yeah, she hands you over the keys and she says, "Just if you she grabs your hand as you're about to go away. Just if you see my dad or my sister and they're not right, if you don't think that you can heal them, then just give them peace."
No,
For me?
I'm sure we'll be able to. Yeah, I hear you.
I just don't want them to be monsters.
No, we won't let them suffer like that.
Thank you, Tallulah.
It'll be okay. It's gonna be all right. You just focus on getting better, fast as possible.
And she has like a watery smile.
Oh, and Rebecca, just one little thing. I kind of have a special project going down in the root cellar. No one's been getting too close to that trap door, have they?
There's a root cellar around here?
Oh, don't even worry about it. It's just, a special canon project, and it's not supposed to like see light for a certain number of months. So I'm trying to keep it locked up down there. Just, so it's not. I mean, you understand. You make tequila.
It's like fermented.
Yeah, some things are meant to be kept casked for a while until they're not, and then they bring everyone a whole bunch of joy, unless they make them into corrupted zombies. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah.
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 All right, I'll see you for dinner.
All right. Bye now. Great. Cool. So you guys have your next mission. So, we're into downtime proper. What would everyone like to do with their downtime actions? Yes, Jeremiah.
Oh.
Indulge. Real bad.
Nice.
Yep,
Yeah.
+1.
Yep, same
Also
here.
same.
So we're just gonna be little degenerates.
Y'all ready for a
We're-
night of gallivanting?
I do not need to indulge, so you can go have fun.
Come on, Baxter, it'll be fun. Just hang.
Actually, I think Josephine goes to the whole family. If we're all going to indulge our vices. Listen, I think that all things considered, within the past couple of, days and weeks that we've been going through, I feel like we've been at each other's throats a bit. And so I was thinking maybe as a family, we could all head up City Hall. And not my City Hall, your City Hall.
You want to go dancing?
Hell yeah.
I'm down
Yeah.
for it.
I mean, that sounds like a good time.
Dancing and drinking and shooting and all that fun stuff.
Just girly things.
Yeah.
Y'all can come too.
Jeremiah's already half out the door.
Miss Josephine, I got some extra space in my bag with my notebooks. You want me to bring one of yours?
No, I'm okay. What would I need a notebook for?
Oh, okay.
Nice. So, what does this night on the town look like? What is everyone doing?
Jeremiah takes up his normal post, like at the jukebox.
Nice. Ooh.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I'm looking for new and different ways to gamble on feats of skill. So I was thinking maybe like coercing the bar into a 50-person game of Flip Cup.
Amazing.
I will be on the side, just making all sorts of side bets for every single match,
Nice.
And-
nice.
ultimately breaking even as I am cursed to do.
Josephine.
Josephine is going to order the fanciest drink that they have on the menu, probably one that most people don't order. She's going to find a comfortable seat close to the dance floor, and she's just going to watch people as they dance and fall in love.
Aww. That's sweet.
Is it?
Baxter.
We assume good intentions, I believe.
Yeah.
I think Baxter has learned the art of taking a shot at this point, and so he's gonna just grab a couple, maybe like 3. Not tequila, because he's a little worried about that after that last discussion. Probably like a vodka or something.
Well, did
Yeah, so on the way to the bar, I'm gonna fill everyone in on what
The
happened.
tequila's
Becca.
off the menu.
Yeah,
Yes.
no tequila. I did get her keys, so I think first thing in the morning, let's head over there. See how her family's doing and maybe check around the basement.
People all around you though are drinking Gulchy Gold. Does anyone do anything about that?
Yeah.
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 Good.
Ooh. Josephine's gonna use her badge of authority.
Woo!
Josephine's going to use her badge of authority
Oh
and
my-
go to the bartender and just say, after some, hi, Josephine Emerson, hi.
Hi.
I led the search for all those people who went missing out of town, and during our investigation, we have discovered a few causes. And one of the things that we are still investigating is potential contamination. Have you ever heard of that? I mean, they say it's a myth, but in the old world, all those people who danced till their feet bled and they died.
Oh yeah.
We're
Dance
thinking it-
macabre, yeah.
Yeah. We're thinking it could potentially be some kind of like mass hysteria caused by a singular source. And one of the sources we're investigating, I hate to say this because I do have a lot of love and respect for the Rittner family. But one of the things that we think it could be is certain types of alcohol, including Gulchy Gold, some variants of sake from Varan, certain types of rum from Nivea. We're investigating everything that we possibly can.
If all sorts of alcohol are off limits, then what are we supposed to sell? This is a bar.
Not all. I'm just thinking for right now, no Gulchy Gold. You can sell any other kind of tequila, just no Gulchy Gold.
Can I give a help action to this?
Sure.
All right.
What
It's
do you
my
say?
last grit. Not enough to have a stigma. But yeah, I'm gonna lean over the bar and do. I assume, having grown up here and like going here often, we're familiar with the bartenders.
Wait. Before you do this, Keith, would this technically count as one of my special abilities since I'm using my badge of authority?
Yes, if you're using a special ability, then yeah.
Okay, guilty. You don't even have to, because if I do this, it just happens.
You can
Nice.
do some like as flavor though. Is there
Yes,
something,
yes,
like,
as you
really
want
to
to, but
say?
like,
Yeah.
don't worry about your grit.
Appreciates it. So yeah, I lean over like, oh, come on. You know you got other stuff. Remember that time? I think it was New Year's, and you broke out. What's it called, Josephine? We had a whole store of it underneath. It's the seaweed wine from Vermont.
Yes.
Fancy sake.
Sake.
Yeah. You remember that? You were making sake bombs left and right. People were all about it. We should have a sake night.
All right. Sake night, sake night. That might be fun. Make it like a sale.
Yeah.
Oh, you could do a little 2 for 1.
Yeah. All right. No, I see what y'all are putting down.
Justin,
can
to
work with
get
this.
this cleared up, you know Josephine's on the case. No one loves Gulchy Gold like Josephine Emerson.
And we still got.
And
a bunch
that's
of
how
that
you know
sweet
she is
sake.
dedicated to the Terrapin Gulch way of life.
If it's got alcohol, it's got Josephine in it. No, I heard that.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying.
Not exactly what we...
What I'm saying is I am a
Close enough.
woman of culture. I have lived on 3 different walking cities, and I know one thing to be true. That Terrapin Gulch, Gulchy Gold, is the best liquor you can have on your lips.
And you can put that on the side.
Nice. All right. Really quick. Welcome to Friends Who Roll Dice and your reading party.
Besties, hello.
All right. Yeah, and I think that the bartender breaks out all the sake, and they start doing like sake cocktails, sake bombs, etc., etc. Tim, you can, if you like, you can come up with more sake cocktails to talk about. As our resident bartender.
Yeah, I think everybody's doing sake shots through a giant seaweed pull, like basically it's kind of like a ski shot, but it's all
Like a pool noodle.
little pocketed seaweed leaves.
Josephine definitely uses her magic to help set this up as quickly as possible.
You mean like she like fairy godmothers like?
Yeah, a bunch of
everything
seaweed
else.
everywhere. And like she gets up on the bar. She's a little tipsy at this point, probably. She gets up on the bar, has like a whole little like moment of like, here's the Terrapin's Gulch, and just starts pouring down the sake for everybody.
Sake.
Sake.
Sake. Everyone else at the bar, sake.
If you're not drinking sake, you're a snake. Drink the sake.
Don't be a
For fuck's
snake.
sake.
Drink some sake.
Not Jeremiah dropping bars on the other side of the room.
Why else is he hanging out by the jukebox?
Dropping bars in the bar.
Yes,
Everyone-
we're going full ornithopter ugly. Thank you, Vindica.
Oh my god.
It's a western. I think you can just say coyote. I don't think we need to go order that.
But they don't exist.
No, because the
anymore.
coyotes, The coyotes have fucking human fingernails and shit. No.
Yeah. They have two
Just the
heads.
nails.
They have human fingernails. They have two heads. One that speaks
Oh my
in
God.
English. The other one that constantly howls at the moon.
And
heads
then
and just two
Mr.
mouths.
Crawford walks in and orders a water.
Which Mr. Crawford? There's 3.
Oh, yeah, take your pick.
The one that stole our land, the one that's trying to kill us, the
Or
one,
the one that
that
stole your heart. Oh.
Aww.
Aw.
All right, everyone roll to regain your grit.
Indulgence roll.
I am not using this to regain grit.
Okay, that's fair. Cool. And when we
Sick.
come back from our break, we're going to continue with this scene because I would like to have more people show up at this epic party that y'all set up.
Liam?
I'll see you soon. Welcome back under the table. We are playing a Fistful of Darkness, which is a Forged in the Dark game. And right now, the entire party is engaged in some debauchery with some sake. Is that
Some
is
what?
that how
Were you thinking of that the whole break, Keith?
No.
For God's sake, Keith.
I wasn't.
Nice.
I'm looking for a new Monday show. My DMs are open.
Yeah, maybe queue times would take you. I think
Wow.
they run a. Oh, they're doing Monster of the Week right now. Yeah,
You
you can
know-
just slide right in there.
Yeah, I know Monster of the Week. That's my
They're
game.
stealing our brand.
Yeah, just slide right in. Just slide in there.
They could never
Speaking of
steal
Liam.
our brand. They are much too organized.
Much too organized, much too
too sober.
too sober. And I don't think Jake could handle having me in his life 2 times a week. I think I'd fucking break his brain.
That poor man. He'd need more than a manicure to fix it.
So, coming back into this bar that y'all have commandeered for the night, splendidly, by the way. I think the camera comes in behind Jeremiah as he is enjoying some tunes. Behind him, we can hear Tallulah egging people on with these drinking games. Josephine also manning the sake luge, and Nico taking bets, and I imagine Baxter maybe dancing with some people. But Jeremiah, you hear a pair of high heels walking towards you. Bless you. And Professor Listallion sits down in the armchair next to yours and says, "Now are you going to tell me what that entire thing was about?"
Not to be rude, but there's a few things you could be referring to right now, and I just want to make sure we're talking about the same.
Why did you need my help getting that article in the newspaper? Why did you need that little rep pump?
Well, you see, somebody at the drop decided that our house was their house, and they took things that were, sentimental. So we robbed them, or tried to, and failed to. But we did did well enough to get where we needed to go. And your help went a long way. And I appreciate you.
She considers you and she says, "Did you get what you needed back?"
Well, thanks to you, the other 3 had enough time to do what they needed to do. Tallulah and I kind of ran interference while they handled it.
Well, I'm glad. I'm glad that I could be of service. Just I don't know. Just loop me in next time. Maybe I could help you more than you know.
All right. Vice versa.
Nice.
You got a sparrow card in your pocket when you need it.
And I think she just smiles. I think she clinks drinks with you What are you drinking, Jeremiah?
I think Jeremiah's just drinking a beer.
Nice. I think she has a Manhattan.
Yeah.
And you guys sip, and we pan out as both of you are enjoying the music. Also, really quick, welcome to RPGs Anonymous and your raiding party. Hello. And then we cut over to Baxter, who is on the dance floor. Who are you dancing with, Baxter?
Oh, I don't know. And that's part of the joy of it.
Nice, nice. And as you spin this random, as you spin this random, you feel a hand on your shoulder, and a familiar voice says, "May I cut in?" It is Liam Crawford.
I think Baxter is easily 5 shots in, and it's just like, oh yeah, absolutely. You know, I was kind of hoping you'd show up.
Oh.
I don't know why you're here. I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth though. Pleasure to see you.
Oh yeah, it's Eclipse Day, don't you remember?
Oh my goodness, is it already?
Yeah, and we got our schooling off, but I'm really glad to see you too, Baxter.
I think before he's able to finish this sentence, Baxter like grabs his hand and like sweeps him off to the dance floor.
Oh. And as you're dancing, I think he says, yeah, you wanna if your family isn't doing nothing, maybe, you know, your family and my family, we could have like a party together, an Eclipse party together.
You know, Liam, I love that idea. There'd be nothing better than I'd like to see our families get along. I don't know how my sister and my brother would get on with yours.
Yeah, you're right.
Maybe just we can have a little Eclipse party. Maybe just we can have a little Eclipse party. I know a great spot. I actually just bought a building for this restaurant that I'm going to be opening. The rooftop has a great view.
Well, look at you, Mr. Businessman.
Oh well, it's nothing yet.
What kind of business are you opening up, Mr. Businessman?
Yeah, I sent you a letter actually. You must not have gotten it yet. I finished it. I got it right. That recipe, that last one that I sent you, it panned out. It works, and no one can tell the difference.
Oh. So you're making meat now?
Yeah, and you know, I had this little spat with this mechanist, whatever. He just wishes he could be half as good as we are. And, you know, tried to steal our work and publish it as his own, but we got it all sorted. Don't worry about it. And so we're opening that up probably in the next month or two, and I'm hoping it really helps people.
Wait, this mechanist, you're talking about Drixel Hubbard?
Oh, yeah. Do you know him?
Oh, honey. He's opening a restaurant, too.
You know what? That sets my blood on fire, and I don't want to think about that tonight, because you're here, and we should have a good time.
You're right. It's a holiday. I'll come back. My family has got cases full of Gucci gold. I'll be sure to sneak one in, and we can have fun at your new restaurant.
Liam, I don't think we should be drinking that right now. I think Baxter kind of catches him up on the state of things.
Oh my god! But it's gonna be Eclipse Day tomorrow.
Oh, I know.
Everyone's gonna have Gucci gold on Eclipse Day.
You're right. I think we should deal with that. I don't know how we're gonna deal with that. We don't got enough. We don't got enough alcohol to substitute all of it.
What? How?
I
all
think
these people.
Liam, you know, I got an idea. 2 bright youngins like us, I think we could figure this out.
What do you mean? I'm sorry, Baxter. I'm just so overwhelmed right now. please, tell me, what's your plan?
I think you and I could go and have a great time, just dance the night away, lose the evening, then right thing first in the morning, get to work. See if we can't let people enjoy their goal and fix the ramifications, just like we've done for all the other problems in society. You remember when we had that problem with those mechanical rats that I accidentally set loose in the city? And you know what? You came on and fixed it. I don't see why this is any different.
Yeah, but we don't got a big enough magnet to suck up all of this, not corruption or whatever.
Don't you worry. I got notes. I've been studying this stuff for a good long while. I think I'm close to cracking it. I'll share my research with you tomorrow, if we let it go for tonight. I'm far too drunk to make any good decisions at the moment.
All right. Yeah, let's just let it go for tonight. I didn't hear what you just said. It's fine. It's all fine.
You know how you can do that? And I think he waves at the bartender,
Nice.
throws up 3.
Nice. All right. Does anyone else want to have a scene here at the bar?
Would the rest of us know about, we would know about Eclipse Day, right? Like, we would know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Keith,
Yes.
it's gonna sound bad. I swear it's not. So you know how people have been getting infected
Mm-hmm.
and disappeared,
Mm-hmm.
and Josephine led an investigation last time and got all the living ones into our barn to heal.
That's not true. She got all the people who were still savable into your barn. Yeah. There
What
are people
happened to
who
the
are
rest
still.
of them?
You can find that out during this downtime if you like.
I want to work on my reanimation clock, and I think this is gonna help.
Ooh, okay.
Like,
So you're
I'd
gonna-
like to take some of their body parts and mail them to Jorah Mank. What? They're not using them.
Face.
Dude, I want you to repeat the
They're
sentence.
not using them. That's
wa-
your justification.
I want you to reproduce the
yet.
sentence that you just created that made me make that face. Just say it, isolated. Yeah, go for it.
I want to find the zombies,
No, that's not what you said.
take their body parts, and mail them to my friend the professor.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Cool. Yeah, what could go wrong?
I love this. Yeah. So
What could go
this,
wrong?
Tallulah, are you doing this like immediately after this party, or are you like waiting?
I think I'm gonna join the first wave of Irish goodbyers
Okay.
and slip out into the night.
Also, we can say that this happened like the day before this bar thing.
Sure. So I've got the supplies. I'm just like packaging up the box.
Nice.
Double bag,
This
extra tape.
this is a roll though to find these missing people.
Shit, fuck. Okay. All right.
What skill are you using?
I'm gonna use prowl.
Ooh. So you're trying to like sneak around?
I am, because I want to get in undetected.
Okay. Then this is controlled standard.
Okay, cool. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I'm resisting.
Okay, I was literally about to say to you, sometimes God speaks. We need to listen.
And that, to be fair, that's what resisting is for, is saying no to God.
Yeah.
Saying it.
And to
no,
that I
going-
say, not today.
not today, God.
Not today.
Really quick, welcome to 20 sides every story and your rating party. Hello.
Very
All right, so Tallulah, you are looking for the infected people who have not been saved. Yes. And you rolled a 1. You find one person. But there's something strange about them. Like, their entire head looks to be made of glass, like hollowed out glass, and it is empty. And if you move them too quickly, parts of their bodies start to break off and shatter.
Shit. All right, I need a fresher one.
Okay. So you are resist. Okay. Then this is a prowess resist as
Got
you
it.
try to like run around to find a new body.
And I just have to click on the header prowess and it'll roll me a resist.
I believe that is true.
Whoo, that's a 5.
Nice. So you only take 1 grit damage.
See, God said it's fine.
Yeah, you do find a different body. This time, only one of its fingers has broken off. You can see that it too looks like it's like an empty glass vessel. But their body seems to be more pliable. Like if you move it around, like it's easier. Basically, it won't break off like glass like the other one. And
Okay.
I imagine that you stuff it into a coffin.
Well,
You wrap it up and you send it to. Oh yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I was thinking that since you said I could like do some of this beforehand, I stashed an empty barrel behind the bar, and when I left, I went out back and I've been like rolling it along. So I'm gonna put him into the cask. Tim, is there a difference between a cask and a barrel? Does it just matter what goes into it, or is it the wood, or like?
A cask, yeah, a cask is just a different way to phrase. Like I think cask has to be used for spirit, but barrel is just like a generic term.
I think the spirits left this one, so it's a barrel.
We'll see.
Some of them have, yeah.
And
All right, so I
you,
stick him in.
And you send it to the post office
I-
to send over to the professor. Nice.
I do.
You better
may
be careful. You know how the post office is with spirits.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'll use
Ye-
FedEx.
You can fill up your clock by three slots.
Thank you. Do I get any? Oh, I guess I wouldn't be immediate, but I'm gonna walk home like thinking to myself, like, wonder what my next letter from Professor Mank is gonna be. I wonder if she's really proud of me.
That's a great thing to wonder. Yeah. I think she is. You get a feeling. Who else would like to do downtime activities? Baxter, yes.
The first one I'd like to make very simple. I would like to train Guts. I think this happens later, but I think one of the other, I forget the name of it. I need to look up I want to acquire do research on Gulchy Gold with the help of Liam to prepare.
This is preparing. This is helping with guts.
No, this is separate. Downtime action.
Oh, I see. Okay, so you're looking for information, basically.
Yes.
All
I
right.
think we would use probably Consort, because we're gonna go around and just start like interviewing the town, like pulling our social threads back to the source to see if we can't get some samples that we can experiment on and learn from.
All right. This is the same night.
I think it's the next day.
Okay.
I think Liam and Baxter have woken up in the same room. We can deal with that if you'd like.
Whose room?
Baxter's room. They're on the floor.
Who
You
sees
know.
you? Who sees you?
Who sees me? I think Josephine is the first to see us. I feel like Josephine's room is close to Baxter's room because we get on well.
Yeah. I feel like also like I have the weird attic. You're the youngest. You probably have the farthest room from the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I expect the way this probably works is like we're late. You know, it's the morning. We said we were gonna do things. We're waking up late. Josephine's just gonna come and check on us.
Yeah.
And by
it's
us, I mean
like
me.
you know, I hate people who run late. Baxter, wake up! I start banging again.
Sorry, Miss Josephine. I had some stuff going on.
What's going on, Baxter? Who's that?
Do I hear that?
Yeah, probably. We don't have thick doors.
I put my ear to the door. I'm listening.
I'm just so sleepy. Can't
sorry,
you wait
Liam.
a few minutes?
You go back and get some sleep. I'll go get some breakfast and bring it back in.
Breakfast in bed. Thank you, Baxter.
Yeah, of course, and I'll get you some coffee too.
Rolls over.
I think Baxter goes and like slides the door open very carefully.
My face is right by your door, so you hit a body, and Josephine just like peeks around from the other side, like just the door separating. Coffee in bed, huh? Little breakfast in bed moment.
Hi, Miss Josephine.
Who's that?
I thought you'd made it on.
No.
Well,
Yeah.
Liam, you just wait there. I'll be right back.
Josephine, run downstairs to the rest of the family.
Yeah, I think the rest of the family is at the dinner table. I think that Clay has made like sausages and bacon and is feeding everyone.
And I've got my cornbread.
Is he using Baxter's meat?
Yeah, I think he's using
a convertee. Oh my
he's using
god!
Baxter's meat. Yeah.
Convert me.
Look, the clock filled. It's good food.
Josephine
So
runs
supportive.
and uses like a bit of magic to like just like a puff of air to blow herself like from around the stairs, around the corner, into the living room, comes like sliding in on a landing, and it's just like, y'all, Liam Crawford is upstairs in Baxter's room.
Rifle cocks immediately.
I think Baxter kind of like
Think,
slowly walks in and is like, y'all, it's not a big deal. You
real
don't need
quick,
to-"
before Baxter shows up, you notice that the camera pans to the cornbread. There's only one for each member of the family. I put mine back.
Oh! Wait, Tim, what'd you say?
Said the rifle cocks immediately.
Oh no.
Baxter. You
Oh,
okay?
y'all, I don't know what the big commotion is. It's not a big deal. It's not the first time I had someone over.
I don't give a fuck who you have over so long as it's not a Crawford.
Look, I know you got
relax.
I know you got problems with him, but those are your problems, not mine.
It's your daddy's problems. He's slipping and piss. Because I'm Crawford's.
Because of one of them. The other one helped me finish the research that's putting the food right there on your table.
Sure, you would have been able to do it without him. You're a genius.
Very small.
I appreciate that. Please don't. I don't take kindly to you diminishing the efforts of others, though.
Baxter, what you've done here is disrespectful. To me, to your family, to your father. I just want you to understand. You can do what you want. Just don't bring him around here.
Yeah, Bax's not at home.
Your own decisions are your own, but this is my house too.
And is it not mine?
I gesture to or he gestures to the rest of everything that's been tossed and destroyed in the room. He's like, until this is resolved, we're at war. And you're sleeping with the enemy.
I think you spent a lot of time with a one-side mentality, and I would encourage you to reflect on the actions of individuals and think of the opportunity for allyship, not the potential for harm.
While Baxter's making this speech, I am gonna walk towards the stairs and attempt to scoot past him and head up.
While that's happening, Josephine's gonna turn to Jeremiah and just like, listen, I get it, okay? I hate the Crawfords just as much as you do. I mean, I'm not a fan of Candace. I'm definitely not a fan of Edwin, and I'm not a fan of Archibald. I mean, but Maybell and Liam both seem nice, different.
Man, about this though, I don't give a fuck about Liam. What do you think the Crawfords are gonna do when they find out Liam's here? Yeah, it's
they're
gonna go.
fine with Nico and Maybell.
They don't.
They don't know shit.
They don't know shit. Nico's sneaky as hell. You're gonna put two boys with 20 thumbs between them and hope that nobody notices?
Well, we'll just make this quick. And I hand Baxter a plate. Feed him and get him out. There's if you go out my room, there's I whisper, there's a rope ladder underneath the bed. Just use that one.
Actually, I wanted to broach this with y'all before we got to this subject, but I think we got a problem, and I wanna ask Liam for some support in solving it. Today is, as you know, it is Eclipse Day, and half the city's got, the entire damn city's got Gulchy Gold. And what we know about Gulchy Gold is that it could poison every single person on this city. Mm-hmm. And I know you think I am some kind of super genius, but I can tell you I got no idea which way is up at the moment, and I need every single person I trust on my side to solve this problem as fast as possible chemically, so that y'all can worry about figuring out how to get it out and solve the social problem.
Well, I mean, the first thing we need to do is figure out who bought it all recently.
Mm. While this conversation is going on, I wanted to pop upstairs and knock on Baxter's door. Say, Liam Crawford, I know you're in there. Now everyone else does too. It's a big hullabaloo. You better put your pants on, get downstairs.
After a little bit of scrambling around inside. Also, really quick, welcome to the DAT Network and your raiding party. Hello. Thanks for joining us. After a little bit of scrambling inside Baxter's room, the door opens slowly, and Liam pokes his head out sheepishly and says, Hi, Tallulah. I hope this isn't an imposition. I just, one thing led to another. We got a little.
I don't need the specifics. Just get down there and show your cute little face so they don't completely hang Baxter from the roofters.
All right. And he comes out down the stairs, and he's got his cowboy hat between his hands. He's kind of holding it like a shield almost.
And I think the two of us walk up behind Baxter just as Nico's listing out our plan of attack here.
Yeah, so we got to figure out who got it first, and then also, I mean, if you can figure out how to fix it, we need to figure out how to corral everyone. Maybe we could try and get the person who's in the bar, and what's her name again? See if she knows where a ledger is.
Maybe Rebecca's got some.
Yeah, Rebecca, that's her name.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Liam, what's up? There's your plate.
I'm sorry I couldn't get it to you in bed. And I think he like stares at Jeremiah. I got sidetracked.
Yeah,
it's okay.
Josephine does kind of like lean a little bit closer to Baxter so she can whisper, "I'm sorry." She did not mean for this to happen.
Thank you. I didn't mean for this to be a thing. I can just go if y'all don't want
No,
me.
Liam. No.
I'll see you out.
I think I need your support. I have some research notes on this, and I think he like tells him how to get into the drawer containing his notes on corruption. Why don't you go take breakfast and get started, seeing if you can't see anything I haven't yet.
Jeremiah positions himself at the bottom of the stairs with his rifle crossed. He's just like,
I
Baxter,
don't want.
Baxter, we've had enough of this shit.
Okay, everybody relax. My God.
Baxter, that's really can. I don't want any trouble, so I'm just gonna go.
I'll mail you copies in a minute.
Jeremiah, usually I'm on your side, but we got a little bit of a crisis on our hands. Seems like if we have 2 little dorks working on it, it's better than 1.
And you know a place where they can work that's not this house?
The restaurant.
Josephine's gonna go and like put her hands on Liam's shoulders. The Midnight Symposium, which as a place for wizards would happily welcome you in any research that you have.
You know, I think that's a good idea, Josephine. Let me go grab my notes. Let's go check it out.
I'll wait outside. As he like edges away from Jeremiah.
Understandably.
And he leaves. Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, it is what it is. We got something to deal with. It sounds like y'all are working on getting the solution to find people. I'm gonna go do what I do best and figure out what's going on and how to fix it. If you got a problem with it, I'll be over at the symposium.
Keith, do you think... Oh God, I'm so sorry. I can't remember now. Did Rao leave us any information about her solution?
I believe she did give
She left
Baxter,
all the notes.
Yeah, a few notes. Baxter,
Okay, cool.
after reviewing those notes, after last session, you realize that almost all of the ingredients that she used are very rare. I think you realize that because she was at the university, she was able to get her hands on a lot of rare flora to put into her antidote, and finding replacements for those ingredients on such like a tight time schedule might be difficult, but that's what rolls are for.
That's what we got to do. And so this is where we roll our figure out if we can find stuff or find a solution. Okay.
We're still in downtime, right, Keith?
We still have half of the downtime.
Yeah. Would you like to push yourself or take a bargain?
I would hear a bargain.
The bargain is... Liam has to lean on one of his siblings to get the ingredients that you need.
Please
See, narratively, I'm very into that. But I'm worried I will cause Tim's head to explode. So, I don't think Baxter would look away from that as an option. So I think we should take that deal.
Okay.
So what's my position?
Controlled standard.
I'm gonna make it controlled great.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna push myself.
Okay.
I got a 5.
Nice. Wait. Because it's great, that 5 turns into a 6. And you do it. You formulate like I think that it uses a lot of shadow touched wood in its creation, or rather maybe some of the shadow touched leaves from the forest below the walking city. And Liam has to ask his brother to get enough of the leaves to create enough of an antidote for the entire city, because you don't know how much you need. And I think at this point you can safely say that you do have enough, but how you're going to administer it is like a big question mark. Because right now it's like in a vat. I think that both you and Liam have to carry around because it's just that heavy.
I think then Baxter is gonna head back and take like a little satchel of it and administer it to everyone that we are quarantining. But as he does this, he's gonna like come into the house and just say, "I told y'all, I just needed a little bit of support, and here we go. I got us a solution. Follow me, I'll show you how it works."
Does this cure the people who are in there, or does it cure the tequila?
I will say that this roll can roll over to the cure the infected clock, and you guys can fill that in three slots. I think that their infection, Baxter, has set in like too much, and so they'll need multiple doses of this antidote to be like completely free of their infection.
Right. But they do get better.
They do get better, very noticeably. Yeah, some of them, the dark veins around their eyes lessen, and people seem to be able to like walk around a little bit freer and to be like in less pain. Yeah.
So now that I've made this, we just need to figure out how to get it into the batches of Golchi Gold that are infected. Because if we can do that, then no one will have to worry about it. If they do become infected, we'll have to make more so that we can cure them, just like we're going to have to give multiple doses to these people.
I hate that I'm about to ask this, Keith. Is this like a 3-tier system like we have in California, where you have suppliers, a distributor, and then a vendor, or is it like a straight from distributor to vendor?
It's straight from manufacturer to vendor. Yeah.
Okay. And is that manufacturer, Golchi Gold is manufactured in Terrapin Gulch?
It is, yeah.
In the Rittner family basement.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
Apparently.
Mm-hmm.
Amazing.
What we could do, I mean, there's so many ways we could do this, but I feel like one of the easiest might be the most classic. What if we set up our own stand and we do our own cocktails?
That ain't a bad idea.
I think we might want to talk to the government about this too, because if people are just drinking at home, they're going to get infected and they're just not going to be able to help themselves out.
That's true. Is there something we could put in our cocktails though that'll protect them if they drink the bad Golchi Gold?
Oh, that's
I
true.
mean, I didn't make something for that. I made an antidote.
Right.
I mean,
Vaccines are much harder.
I could try to talk to the government. I can try to talk to city council and convince them that, you know, this is something that needs to be delivered to every household. Maybe we dress it up as a Terrapin Gulch City Council gift to every family in town.
A mixer.
Here's I wonder if we solve the problem with at the Lintners, we take, you know, a couple bottles of Golchi Gold and use that with antidote built into it as a free gift from the government.
I mean,
We can ask Rebecca if she's cool with it.
would people mix their tequila? Would you mix 2 bottles of tequila together? I feel like we just gotta tell people. Like, don't we trust that the people at Terrapin Gulch can manage putting 3 drops into each of their bottles?
I got an idea.
I mean, we haven't even checked out the basement. Do we know that it's the tequila?
Jeremiah?
I need to do that.
What's the one thing that every cocktail has?
Water?
Ice.
Ice.
Really?
Ice.
I just drink it out the bottle.
That you have a problem.
Well,
And the bottle is the solution.
but when you drink it out the bottle, do you drink it by itself or do you drink it with something else?
On the rocks.
Yeah, despair.
Well, we can't fucking drug despair now, can we, Tallulah?
Now that's
If
an
we could
interesting
drug
idea.
despair, I feel like we'd make the world a better place.
You know, you're right. I wonder, that could be a really interesting project. I wonder.
No more projects, Baxter. You got your plate full.
But if we can mix this solution into the ice, the majority of everybody that's going to be drinking cocktails is going to be drinking ice.
Well,
It's
hell,
fine.
why don't we just put it in the damn water supply?
Keith, are there any side effects that would happen from overdosing on this?
You rolled a 6, so I will say no.
Okay. Now,
That's
Keith,
not a bad idea.
It's not a bad idea. Kate, this is legitimately
Popping
a
open the cork
question.
on a bottle. Don't worry, I had this one for months.
Josephine?
We ran
Okay,
out.
this is a world building question, Keith. But do you think in this world, like they used to, ice would be delivered?
I think so.
That
yeah.
was a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that so one thing that I haven't voiced on air is that every walking city has at least one body of water on them. And so you have water mages on every city that draw the water from the lake or whatever it is and turn it into ice. So there is like a facility for that.
We'll
every
just go
city.
there. We'll just go there. We'll just give it to the mages, have them put it in the ice supply for tonight.
Do we have to tell anyone if we're stocking the water supply for the entire city?
No. Me and Jeremiah did that as our 12th year prank. Remember?
I feel like this could be something we could do, and maybe make some friends and get our house back.
Well, I
and-
mean, here's the thing: is people know they're being infected, right?
Okay.
So, I mean, I guess we could go ahead and be like, hey, if you don't want to be infected, do that. But are people just going to believe there's a cure for infection?
All right. I got an alternate pitch. What if we just don't tell the drop about this?
What?
Everyone else gets it, not in the water supply. Just let the drop go.
I think you misunderstand, Baxter. We're trying to. This is a blanketed effect. I don't think we're picking and choosing where the water's going.
I think he's suggesting we hand deliver it to everyone in town and hope that the people that drop don't find out about it. Excellent
that's
idea,
not
Baxter.
happening. It's not like they live there, Bax. Come on.
I don't even know everybody who works at the drop. I think the best. I think Jeremiah's got a point. I think we should just go, do it directly. Talk to the mages, get them to infuse it in this like latest batch of ice. Maybe we might want to go to City Hall and see if we could get an ordinance to back us up.
I think we need it. I mean, I look at the people out in the barn, you know? I can't imagine letting anyone in the city suffer like that when we could have stopped it.
And we can use that as evidence for our argument.
You have a fancy badge, Josephine. I think that badge gives you the right to act first and ask permission later.
Sometimes, but I only have. I'm only like part of a branch.
Sure.
No, I'm not on the council yet.
Mm-hmm.
So
Well, if it goes to shit, we'll just blame the most responsible sparrow. Jeremiah.
Or we could blame somebody who is on council.
You mean someone who might have tried to have our house repossessed?
I think. Well, here, let's not put the cart in front of the horse. We can react to that stuff later, but let's do our best not to let anybody zombify.
I do think it's worth to try to do things through the given tunnels, and if they end up closing, then you know what? We can deal with that.
Which
Well,
systematically,
you two have fun with that.
yeah.
What are
Which
you gonna do? You
systematically
can't make the
would work.
potion. You don't have the access to the council.
What are you talking about? Jeremiah and I have deep connections with these water mages. They thought our idea was hilarious, didn't they? Made everyone burp bubbles for a week.
When you were
These
12.
mages hate you. I know it. These mages hate you on God.
A lot of soap. Everybody had a little bit of, well, they got dehydrated. But, well, here, why don't I have my buddy Davey, and see if I can show him around, show him everybody in the barn, and maybe we can put
Living or not living, Davy?
living. Who's not living, Davey?
I don't know.
You got a ghost, Davy?
I have no idea. Oh, I see what you're saying. No, he's alive. He's good.
Great.
Keith, I would like to spend my second downtime on showing Davey Havoc, my friend, in City Hall, the zombies in our, or the infected in our barn, to kind of like throw a scare into him because he works at City Hall.
Okay. Yeah, let's play it out. Oh my God, Jeremiah. What happened to these people?
I couldn't tell you. It's something to do with the Gulchy Gold. Everybody's going to be drinking a whole bunch of it tonight. I don't really understand the process, but little baby Bax, he figured out a way to kind of reverse it. I need you to help me get it into the water supply. I don't know how else to get it to everybody at the same time. I know it sounds crazy, but
Wait. You have an antidote and you want me to just put it into the water supply? Why not just give people the antidote?
you think everybody's going to... How are we going to get door to door that fast?
I mean, it's better to tell people to their face what they're putting in their bodies.
So you think that if we explain that if you take this thing, you won't get sick, that people will take this thing and they won't get sick? You believe the human condition that much?
I think this is a roll.
This is too real.
Yeah, this is way too real.
I was literally typing in chat right now. Not a real world trauma popping up. Maybe the anti-vaxxer.
Oh no.
I'm with John. Can we skip forward to everyone being fine and the rest of the episode is Baxter and Liam's park date?
I'm so down for us to be like sitcom hijinks trying to spy on their date.
Oh!
Or like in
And
the
now
pond
you're-
with little breathing tubes.
And now you're all Josephine.
Oh my God.
Just pulled
She's
us
done
in.
it.
It's true.
She did it.
Do you want to command or commander consort are my two that I think this might be?
Yeah, I think both of those work. You can choose. Both of them would be controlled standard.
All right. I think I'm gonna go with command because it just I feel like I'm telling him what to do.
Yeah,
Toss him
makes sense.
around.
4.
Okay. I think he says, look, Jeremiah, I can't just put shit into the water supply. Why don't we just send people the antidote? Be like, by the way, there might be some flu going around. It might be in the Gulchy Gold. Drink this at the end of the night.
Davey, if these people, we can't fix these people. They took too long. They've been cooking too long. And he points to everybody in the barn. If we don't get them to happen, if it doesn't happen quick, it don't work.
I can't.
I'm not
the
asking you.
government.
All right.
The government can't just put shit into the. We need to keep our citizens informed. That's my final offer.
Can I make a counter offer?
What?
I know you can't do it, and I'm not saying you should. So why don't you just tell me when the right time for us to do it is?
Oh my god.
Just give us a schedule. We'll take care of it.
Like he leaves the barn, but like that like he's still like open to talk. He just doesn't want to be around people for this conversation specifically.
Yeah.
And so
I follow him outside. Yeah.
Yeah, you follow him, and like the two of you have like a whispered argument. He's like, "What the fuck are you trying to do? There were fucking people in that barn.
You think those people are gonna see you as a savior if you fix this form?
Jeremiah, there are rules to society. As an elected official, I can't just be putting chemicals into the water. Look, I don't know what you're going to do, but fine. If you're going to do this, then you're going to owe me.
Hey man, I'm open to another plan, but I don't see how this goes any other way.
Really quick, welcome to Feywild and Out and your raiding party. Hello. And your friend Jeremiah says, I told you my plan. My plan was to give people bottles clearly labeled antidote, but you didn't seem to like that. So here's what I need. I need you to help me later on if this is something you need help with right now. All right?
All right, David, let me chew on it for now, talk to the family, and I'll get back to you, okay?
All right. And he just like stalks off.
In a similar note to this, I was going to try to use this opportunity to train my, I think it's wits? No, my guts, to train my guts. Because I want Josephine to go and try to like lobby for this. I think she's like, she already has, people know, like people in City Hall know about the barn and this and that. And so she's going and being like, I have people who have done research, I have information, and while I'm not sitting here and saying that we should try to halt Eclipse Day, because I know that that is very upsetting to people, I have instead found a way that allows us to take care of our citizens and promote a incredible holiday. Why do we celebrate this as a holiday? But anyway. You're muted, bestie, but...
Still muted.
No, still, it's fine. We'll get to you.
Got it. There you are.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no.
Yeah, here we go. Yeah, you faint.
Hello?
Yes.
Yes.
I was just saying that was also my question.
Yeah, like, why do we celebrate our son being swallowed by a snake as a holiday? Anyway.
Because people are like, what else are we going to do? Are we going to cry about it? No. We don't have to celebrate it. Fuck it. Let's just
it's
fucking
like
get trash.
the majority of Jewish holidays, to be fair.
I'm gonna take your word on that one.
I will also take your word on that.
We don't drink the salty tears for nothing.
But yeah, so like she's trying to go and just be like, I have this, I have that, and because of this, I have like full like wave of her magic glass rod, like glass fucking PowerPoint pops up with like little copper threads connecting everything of like, this is my plan. And she's like explaining to everybody of the like, we'll put the healing antidote in the ass, and then everybody will put the ass in their drinks, and then we'll be allowed to celebrate while curing everybody. It is like the ancient proverb says, a little bit of sugar helps the medicine go down.
Nice. And so this is just training, right?
Yeah.
So I think that Edwin is in this committee that you're speaking at. And he says,
I'm sorry.
Thank you, Miss Josephine Emerson. We will take your motion into consideration, and we will have an answer for you in 3 to 5 months.
3 to 5 months.
Stamp. Next petitioner.
So you're just gonna waste your son's time like that? You're just gonna waste your son's hard work and time?
Guards, please take this woman away. We have other people to hear today.
Bad enough that you ruined my family's life. Now you want to ruin the entire fucking community.
Order.
I hate this man for real. Just leave.
I am reclaiming my time.
Not me getting triggered.
Playing someone else's time?
Not him reclaiming a black woman's time. No.
That is the harshest of burns in political theater.
Yes, it really is. That's the who child anyway of politics. And I hate it.
Oh, God.
It's like that was nothing. Just ignore that.
Unbelievable.
Okay, great. I'm crying now. That hurt me to say.
No, you really feel like a
tears.
villain. Tears.
Everyone who's new in the
Drink
chat,
for tears.
welcome to our drinking game. We drink for tears.
Yes. I feel like we should finish our drinks. It's been too
Among
long.
many
Mine's
others.
already done. We need another break.
Right.
Oh yeah, mine's about done too. Time for break.
All right. So as Josephine is getting dragged away, the camera pans out, and we will take our second break of the night. All right. We will see you in 5 minutes. Hi. Welcome back Under the Table. Just really quick, for people who also watch the Sunday show, please in the chat type in an adjective that you'd use for the entire Sunday crew. I'm just curious. This is for science things. Nice. Thank you, Guilty. Thank you.
And don't tell them we did this.
Keith, you better make them do this on Sunday. Type an adjective to describe the Monday show.
They don't. Okay, I will.
All right, what are you gonna say? They don't watch us? How could they not?
Okay, I'm just not gonna say anything. So
We have a lot of lovely shared viewers. I know
We do.
that because after we put an everyone in the TPC Discord, our viewership doubled tonight.
Oh, really quick. I thought you meant ask the Sunday crew. to
I
ask
understand what
about-
you're saying.
Got it. Yes.
Yup.
In that case, yes.
Those
I will
assholes know
definitely do
nothing.
that. They don't watch any other TTRPG content. Okay. Sorry. We're back. So Josephine was dragged out of City Hall as she was trying to petition the council.
Should have gone up on that stage and slapped that man.
Racist, sexist, homophobic, mage-phobic.
Did you even roll for that?
Phobic. No,
No,
it
she-
was
Oh, it
training.
was a training. It was a
It was
I'm gonna
training.
write
that's
a
right.
fucking letter to the editor, the mayor.
All right. Who else has downtime actions they would like to use?
I would like to go ahead and we still don't have the guts training room, right? We haven't like fully decided on that. Cool.
Let me look real quick. I think we do.
I think we discussed it, but we haven't had all 5 of us in a room to like.
Yeah.
Let's just say yes.
Okay.
Yes to new things in 2022.
Does that mean I get 2?
No, we already have it. Yeah, we have guts.
Yeah.
All right, anyone who trained guts today can add an extra guts XP.
We have
Okay,
guts
Worm.
and we have wits. Yeah.
Yeah,
That
we
means
started
I
with
go
wits.
up, baby.
Nice.
Soon I will be a master mage.
Yeah, well, first things first, I'm gonna try to add to the cure the infected counter somehow.
Okay.
How is an excellent question. I think I would like to go to the library to meet up with Judith Wells, who is, as we know, our established local librarian, who was a bit of an ass last week, if I recall correctly.
She was talking about the state of someone's immortal soul.
Just real casual talk. And so I'm gonna slide on into the library and go, "Hey, Judy, Miss Wells.
Oh, Mr. Malberg, what brings you into the library today?
Well, today it's a little. Hopefully, I feel like this will probably be a more research topic. Sorry, I don't know where my accent went. It's probably more of a research topic than last time. But you know anything about like slowing or reversing infection of the corruption of? It's Day of Eclipse. I'd like to catch up on my history. See if how our ancestors have dealt with this problem. It was promising anything, not me. How we've survived this long. I'm just very curious.
Certainly, yes. I suppose I can bring you to the biology section.
Great, my favorite subject.
All right. Well,
Nico doesn't know anything about biology.
Well, have fun and don't go stealing anything. Haha.
Oh, you bitch. So I think this will probably be would it be survey? Like peruse?
If you do a survey, you'll get like a general sort of like gist on basically what shadow corruption is. If you want to specifically
read.
Yeah, if you want to specifically look for a cure, then I think read is the best.
Oh yeah, one of them says do research. Okay, I'm gonna go with read.
Okay, that is controlled standard.
Alrighty, and I think I will push myself to get an extra die.
Would you like a bargain as well?
I'm alright.
Okay.
Thank God for that extra die. I got a 4.
Ooh, nice. Yeah, I think you read something about how people with shadow corruption need to be they basically need to be kept in in like the light of a quartz lamp. And so you're able to bring in one of the quartz lamps from outside and just set it up in the barn room. And while some people are like a little bit, they complain about it at first. Eventually, they say they say that it's soothing them. And I think that we can increase that clock by 1.
Well, it's not nothing.
I mean, we're halfway there.
We're living on a prayer.
I fucking know it.
It was either that or a Big Time Rush reference.
I mean, I love both.
Baxter, do you still have a downtime action left?
I do not, but I would like to use a gold.
Okay.
would-
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'd like to advance my my restaurant clock.
Tell me how you're using a coin to advance this restaurant clock.
Yeah, I mean, I just freed the Red Denim Gang back onto the streets. And as such, I have a wild group of people to help me build out this space further and kind of get the grills set up and maybe some of the backroom processing. And, you know, I bet you some of them are real good inventor types that can think of new pipelines to produce the meat given the recipe I've given them. And I'm just giving them some money to help make that possible so they can spend time on this instead of something else.
Just
that.
hold on. Franchising children to make artificial meat.
In the middle of a goddamn pandemic.
Look, the Red Denim Gang I'm just handing them some coin.
He's
I'm not
providing
doing-
jobs, okay? People want
You know
jobs
what?
right now. People want
think
jobs.
I'm gonna go really meta. I think every session of UTT is John trying to see how close he can get to Alex, like, beating him on camera.
There was a night recently when I was like, I'm mad at you for what you did.
I'm just waiting to like see Alex pick up the chair on
I'm
his
just gonna,
camera,
reach over.
see the ass end of the chair through John's camera, like WWE style.
Imagine.
You're imagining it. We don't need to imagine. You're manifesting it.
You truly are.
Manipulate, mansplain, manifest. That's what you're doing with Baxter this season.
I do not understand the problem.
Hey, John, how would you feel if instead of the government curing the pandemic, they opened an Arby's? You understand the problem now?
I don't think.
Do you understand the problem?
These are not equivalent.
Yes, they are. Moderna opened an Arby's.
I have already invented the cure.
No, you haven't. The clock isn't fixed.
It's about the meat.
I believe I have built a cure. I just haven't cured all the people that have already been infected.
Yeah, we should do that.
And I'm just handing some gold to my people.
I
so
believe
that-
we have a vaccine, but the people with long COVID, fuck them.
That is no.
Yes.
No.
We can. You can prevent it. You just can't cure it.
But you know what takes your mind off it? Some great meat served up by a 14-year-old in red denim.
I sure hope it's in a square patty.
You know what was really good? What really had a great year in 2020? Chipotle.
I'm gonna fucking cry.
You mean Chipotle?
Let's
Chipotle?
drink. Let's drink. People are
Chipotle?
crying. People are crying on stream. Let's drink. Oh God.
I'm just handing some money to the Red Denim Gang so they can go and
That's
do
the
work.
problem.
Oh my God.
What? Did they just stop by to pick up some money?
All right. Before
You're spending an extra downtime action on this.
No one wants to work anymore. They just need to get up off their asses and work.
before Alex kills John on stream,
I'm gonna have an aneurysm.
John Baxter, why don't you roll this action? What skill do you think this is?
It is. I am convinced it is consort because I am doing no actual labor myself. I am using my resources to have the children do the labor for me.
Damn straight you're not doing anything.
It's baffling. It's baffling John's ability to say something, open his mouth, and say something worse. It's a skill. It's a talent.
Tim, if you get up now, walk out the door. You could be at the bar in like less than 10 minutes.
I'm aware.
Okay. Yeah. Controlled standard.
Control.
Would you
Go
like-
fuck yourself.
Would you like to push yourself or take a bargain?
I would hear a bargain.
My God.
No.
Push us off the
No.
fucking edge.
The gang.
Alex, you couldn't survive through prison. Alex, you couldn't survive through prison.
My mom knows this. My mother is like, if you ever are about to go to jail, call me. We will deal with it.
The
Fucking die.
Alex,
The-
I'm in town, and I know a guy who works
Do you want to get
That
wasted
was a
after
lot of
this?
guys.
There's a garbage guy I know. He takes out garbage.
Ooh. So,
No, I
so
need John. He helps pay rent.
Baxter, here's your bargain. The gang gets thirsty and takes a sip of Gulchy Gold.
No, not a chance.
Okay.
Why? You have a cure. What's so bad about it if you have a cure?
I'm sorry. I'll stop.
Because the consequence of this is that they wouldn't have the cure and that they would get infected, and then we would have had to accelerate the other things, and so it's not a 1-to-1.
That's so weird.
We can prevent the epidemic. It's a 4.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I also pushed myself to make it great.
Okay. Then you can fill in your clock by 2. I think that the
2 more.
I think that the Red Denim gang are a little bit angry at about being asked to work during a holiday. But you pay them enough, and they reluctantly agree to try to finish your restaurant.
I think as I send them off, I'm like, oh yeah, and I need you all to take some of this. If you do drink any gulch, any tequila today, go ahead and have some of this as well. Put it in there first if you can. 3 drops per bottle, please. This will keep you safe.
What is this, Mr. Baxter?
We have reason to believe that the tequila supply has been tampered with, and this is an antidote for it. Just trust me.
What? Is
Yeah,
there
go tell your
poison in the
friends.
tequila?
Oh, here's a big bag. If you want to go hand these out too, that's fine. Give them to as many people as take them.
All right. I suppose we can pass them around the orphanage, but we don't really know many people around there. Besides
well then.
that.
You know, take what you think you'll use. We need to get this to everyone.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Baxter. And as they walk away, the audience sees, as word of a potential tequila poisoning
Nice.
starts to spread. Would anyone else like to pay for an additional downtime action? Nico?
Yes, I would like to train.
Train? What are you
I want to
training?
train my guts.
Nice. How are you doing that?
I stare at the mirror, pretending that it's Baxter, being like, what the fuck are you doing? Listen, young man, you really need to chill out on this. We're in the middle of something and you need to focus on your priorities, such as not the restaurant and maybe perhaps the community, which would in fact go to the restaurant. Young man, I need to... It just goes on and on and on.
Can we make this like a Smeagol Gollum conversation?
Absolutely not. I'm sorry, I will not yes and that one.
Well, no, and thank you that instead.
All right, fine.
I would like to. Fuck it. Josephine's going rogue. Everybody's acting out this fucking episode. I would like to spend a coin.
Mm-hmm.
And we can figure out exactly what this falls under. But basically, I want Josephine to give herself a crash course in water magic.
Ooh.
I think she has a lot of books, and I'm sure, like, when you start out, it's like, Magic 101, your runic alphabet, and stuff like that. And Josephine, being a wizard who particularly specializes in weather-based, she's always had wind, she's always had lightning. What's the other part of weather? Rain. Duh.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, she should be able to just plug it in and get it all together. So, I want her to prep just prepare herself to cast water magic as best as she possibly can. In my mind, it's like somebody who speak Spanish, trying to prepare a bunch of sentences in Portuguese and think that they can wing it. But like that makes sense.
I mean, you know Spanish.
Yeah.
What are some like? Give me some scenes of like shitty water magic here, like the beginning of the Last Airbender.
Yeah,
When
yeah. I
Aang is
think like
yeah, go ahead.
yeah, I think Josephine is like somebody walked into the kitchen and Josephine's just like sitting cross-legged on like the kitchen counter, like over the sink, like staring deeply at the faucet, just like willing water to drip out. But instead of like hitting the bottom of the sink, she's trying to get it to like float in the air.
Oh.
And then like she's trying to do that, and then we get another montage to like her out by like some well trying to just like and like get water to like rise up and fall and rise up and fall. And I think our final montage is her trying to pull enough water molecules to create a storm, like a little cloud that she can make rain and maybe even thunder and lightning.
Ooh.
And I think those are like
combos.
her. Yeah.
Nice. I like that. All right. So, you all are standing outside of the Rintner house. It is a massive mansion. To those familiar with Californian style, it looks very, what's called Spanish sort
Mission.
of mission style.
Mission, yeah.
And it's vast. The entire like house is more like a compound, and it reminds us, the viewers, of a winery. Basically, there's like a tasting room, and then like a cellar on one side, and then like private areas on the other side. And you guys are about to go in to try to see if you can stop the source of this corruption. So, all of you tell me, what kind of plan is it that you're enacting to do this? Is it an assault, a deception, a stealth, an occult, a social, or a transport?
It kind of almost feels like an assault.
It's either assault or stealth. I don't really see another.
I don't see why we should stealth, aside from the fact that her
hold
family
enough
members may
stealth.
be corrupted monsters.
But like also like to me stealth is like somebody's gonna catch us, and it being like assaulted, like we're gonna fuck these monsters up. It's assault.
Okay.
All right. So assault. Do violence to a target. The point of attack. I imagine that you guys are just coming in through the front door, or are you using the keys to go in a different way?
Well, let's do a quick little loop around the house. What are our options?
Let's see. There's the tasting room door, which is ajar. There's the private house door, and there is there's like a loading unloading area that seems to be open.
Is the private house connected to the home?
Yes. Yeah, everything is connected.
I think we check out the basement first and then take our chances with the house.
Well, do you all want to go through the? How do you want to get to the basement?
What is our plan exactly? Are we gonna spike the antidote into the tequila, or try and remove the corruption, or What are we doing?
I mean, yeah, like the corruption's in the bottles.
As far as we know.
Yeah.
How do we want to deal with anyone that might have drunk some of this to test it in the beginning?
I can handle them.
I believe Tallulah told us what we should do.
Rebecca very clearly requested if anyone's too far gone, we put them out of their misery.
But what if we could save them?
Nope.
That's not what she's asking.
And I cock both of my fine flashy pistols.
Baxter, if you were beyond saving, what would you want us to do to you?
I think that's a larger conversation. Baxter, you can write up a little memo for us, have some diagrams by the morning.
Sorry, I felt like something Baxter already thought about.
Well, I don't believe in lose situations. We can always find a way out.
Let's find a way in.
You're right.
So the door that's open, is that the one to the like the
tasting
bottling
room.
room that they were talking? Oh, the tasting room.
The tasting room.
So to get to the basement that Rebecca talked about, we would have to go through the house.
No, actually. If you talk to her, which I imagine you do before you leave, she tells you that it's the basement is what they call it, but it's more like a cellars. Like it's pretty vast, and it runs several levels beneath the entire compound, and the access point is through the business side of their home. So you know that it would be easier to access the cellars through either the tasting room or the loading and unloading docks.
Y'all want to go through the tasting room? I can cover y'all from the docks.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
All right. So engagement roll time. Start with 1d6 for sheer luck. Is this operation particularly bold or daring? Yes. Add 1d6, so you're up to 2. Does the plan's detail expose a vulnerability with those keys? Yes. Take an additional 1d6, so that's 3. Can any of your friends or contacts provide aid? No. Additionally, there are no enemies or rivals here.
Didn't Rebecca?
Yeah.
She's not. Is she technically a friend though? Like,
I mean, she's living in our barn.
I will say that the key that she provided you is the help that she gave. So you already have so you have 3. Enemies or rivals, no. Are there any other elements you want to consider? No. So you have 3d6. Who wants to roll?
I want to do a flashback.
What's your flashback?
We are flashing back to the night of our sake party at Town Hall. I would like to bring in the bartender. I would like to have had a conversation with the bartender.
Want another round, Nico?
Sure, but I've always been curious about, we're having all this sake at the moment. What is a typical pickup for some Gulchy Gold lack? I've never asked what a day in the life of a hard-working bartender is.
Sorry, a typical pickup.
Well, yeah, when you go and pick up the Gulchy Gold, like, where do you go? I mean, I know you go to the Lintners, but do they normally bring it out for you?
Usually the Lintners have their people send it over to us.
How many people do they usually have?
Well, they employ the Teamsters Union, so they I don't know. It's a different person every time, but they come in those heavy-duty ornithopters with the big wagons hitched to them.
They own those?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Wow.
The Teamsters own all of the the
Teamsters,
flying
yeah.
things. Yeah.
You notice anyone from the Teamsters? Hadn't seen him in a while? Or is everyone on rotation?
Actually, now that you mention it, they haven't been really coming around here too much.
Well, that's unfortunate. I hope they're doing all right.
And you said that the Rintners, they were under investigation for some poisoning or something?
I didn't hear nothing about that. That must have been
Oh.
one of the other fan members.
Alright.
But I mean, if that is the case, maybe the Teamsters got it. I don't know. Hoping not.
Maybe. What did you want from this interaction?
I sort of wanted to find out maybe if there's any people we might not be expecting who would be here, like if it's more than just the
Oh, I
Lintner
see.
family, or perhaps if if we could find the entry point.
Then I mean I imagine that you could talk to who would he know? You already have Rebecca. Who else?
Yeah, so I wasn't trying to use the same person twice.
I think that the bartender if you say this to the bartender, I think that they say oh yeah. There's one of the farmhands over there. I think they got let go recently. Now that I think about it, I think he said that it was a retirement, really, and yeah, maybe you can talk to him.
Sure, I'll go on about it. Thank you.
And this is this is Craven Moon.
Craven Moon, huh?
The fuck?
As I live and breathe.
Now that's a name.
A fucking farmhand has that name? They must be
fucking
working on their
farmhand.
novella in the barn.
It's their pen
They
name.
should tell Josephine about it.
Well, you defeat it.
Yeah, they say. Actually, I think this is she/her. I think she says. Well, hi. Do I know you?
Probably not. Might have heard of me around here. Nico Malberg. Nice pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Good to meet you, Nico. How can I help you tonight?
Oh, I'm just, going around. I'm a man of information. I'm so sorry. Congratulations on your retirement, I just heard.
Oh, thank you. Yes. 30 long years, working the fields at the Rintners. They were kind enough to give me a pension.
Amen to that. How are the Rintners? They doing all right? Haven't noticed we're drinking the special steak tonight.
Well, I believe so. They were fine when I left them. Honestly, I haven't been back in years.
Huh?
Looking at one of those, what do they call it? Because looking at one of those cutting tools just gets my hands stiff,
I know that. How was it work for them? What was your days like?
It was pretty good, take in the agaves into the and then describes the tequila making process to you that I, Keith, the GM, know nothing about. Goes on to talk your ear off potentially if you let her.
Oh, of course. Well, that's very fascinating, and you said that usually there's about how many people working on the land?
Oh, usually about 10. They got quite a few hectares over there, the Rittners, and they do make quite a bit of the tequila.
That's very interesting. Well, thank you so much, Ms. What was it again?
Miss Moon.
Well, Ms. Moon, it's a pleasure to meet you. I hope to see you around.
And you as well.
Cheers to you.
Cheers. This is a 1 grit flashback.
Alrighty. Boop.
So 3 dice for this engagement.
Spent all that time for not an extra die.
Who wants to do it? Who wants to fucking do it?
I'll do it.
I believe in you. Good luck.
3d6, right?
3d6.
All right.
We got a 6.
Nice.
Surrounded by 1.
Is this our first
Oh,
6
God.
on an engage, like on an
I think our first or second one might have been, but we haven't had one in a long time.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, as soon as you guys step in, you see like these people who are half or partially glass. They look like their bodies, like their skin, and maybe 5 inches of their flesh have turned to glass, and that glass is enclosing like an inky black fluid within them. And for the people that you encounter in the tasting room, it's not much of their body. Maybe it's like a hand or like an entire leg or something like that. But all of you are easily able to just like cut them down, like mow them down with military precision, just like shooting them left and right. And you find that if you shoot them like in the head or somewhere that's still fleshy, it still acts like human flesh. But if you shoot them in the glassy bits, the bits that contain like this ink, it shatters and it explodes. And this ink is actually shadow corruption. And I think that you guys can tell me how you clean that up as you go along. I imagine it might be like maybe some like magic with some of Baxter's science. Maybe you're like throwing chemicals in, throwing in some like water to like dilute the liquid. Maybe Jeremiah shoots like Jeremiah and Tallulah shoot out some quartz lamps that shatter and rain down like light sparks onto these pools, and the pools kind of just like they burn away when they're touched with this light magic. And you guys are able to like get through most of the cellars actually. And when you step in them, you just see like rows on rows of these barrels. All of them are branded with like different dates, and all of them are organized very neatly along the walls of these rough-hewn caverns. And eventually you get to the portion of the cellars. It's like so deep within the city, and you see that there's black smoke collecting like at the top of these tunnels. And you see there is a doorway, an iron plated doorway that is ajar, and that's where the smoke is billowing from. And there's a sign, a brass sign next to that door that says the Gulchy Green Room. And I think that's where we're going to leave it tonight. Did you guys have fun? How's everyone doing?
He's always referred to it as like absinthe-like. We should have known.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Keith, what the fuck? We're in the apocalypse. We have like so few things to make life all right. And you're gonna poison the fucking tequila!
This is the most evil thing you've ever done.
Yeah, that's my least favorite too. I agree.
This is the bad place.
Yeah,
Honestly, this is a personal attack on Tim.
it's true.
He's having a hard day.
I'm really sorry, Tim. I didn't
I'll
realize.
sign off and say one nice thing about Tim.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you for joining us tonight, under the table. I hope all of you have had fun watching the world burn. In this world, sorry. This world burn, sorry. I have been your host tonight, Keith. Let's go around in reverse order. Tim, please tell us about yourself.
I'm Big Sad Tim. I am here every Monday night, hanging out, streaming with these fine, lovely people, and coming up very soon. Actually, oh my God, so soon. We're going to be playing a little Wrath and Glory. If you're into that whole 40K thing, it is, and I need my calendar because I forget dates all the time. What's the date off the top of the head?
The 6th?
Yeah, the 6th.
Yes.
Yeah, the 6th.
Yes.
We're going to be playing some Wrath and Glory on this very channel right here at 7 o'clock, same time we normally do, with my friends Guilty. Did I do it right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and Keith. And we're going to be playing some Space LV weirdos who are trying to find their way to a demon world, which sounds like a great idea. But I'm very excited to do that. I love playing that game with these guys, and I love playing this game with these guys.
Yeah.
So I love you all. It's been fun.
Really quick, did you come up with a name for that podcast?
No, I think right now I'm working with Yas and Glory, but
We can't actually name it Yas and Glory. We can't.
Why not?
It's
It's
really
not
good.
okay.
It's really good.
Funny.
But it's a working title.
If you
why can't we though?
great question. If you would like to throw more potential Yes and Glory names at Tim, please join us in our Discord. I believe that there is a specific Discord for the 40K universe, so you can go send your ideas there. Guilty, please tell us about yourself and give us one good thing about Tim.
Oh, we're doing this.
Yeah, of course we are. What?
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, y'all. I'm Guilty, have been guilty, will continue to be guilty. I stream on twitch.tv/guiltycosplay on Sundays and Tuesdays. Tomorrow is my last costume crunch towards making a Regency gown for this Bridgerton costume ball that I'm going to in LA this weekend. I'm very excited, but I'm also nervous. But it's fine. I put a zipper in today.
That's gonna be fun.
It's wearable. She'll float. That's all we need. And my nice Tim fact is that he introduced me and welcomed me into the world of fantasy hockey, and it's given me a lot of joy. It's just it's fed my competitive little heart and also introduced me to a lot of men with missing teeth, which is a thing that I enjoy as well. So that's me. On to Liv, I think, right?
Yes, Liv, please tell us about yourself and give us one good thing that you like about Tim.
Guys, too much.
Hi, I'm Liv. You can follow me on Twitter at liveinaday. I do a whole bunch of projects. I'm just a little menace all over the internet. I'm on Rule of Lore tomorrow. I'm on Parliament of Owls later this week. And Super Idols is about to come out really, really, really soon. It's heating up. and I'm very excited about that. But the thing that I am gushing about the most right now is my up-and-coming project. We have a promo, little teaser over on Twitter. So Black Girl Mage, aka Lexi, is going to be doing an all-black HBCU-inspired Strixhaven campaign called Strix U. So, I'll see you out on the Strix. I'm very excited. I am breaking a promise I made to myself at the very beginning of my young TTRPG experience. And I'm playing a bard. I always said I'd never fucking play a bard. I think bards are fucking stupid. I think everything a bard does or people who use bards for are done better by in a different class. But they finally did something that I was like, okay, I'll do it. So if you want to know what that is, you should follow the most me class. Whatever, I'll fight for myself in the comments later. Anyway, if you're interested in that, you should follow me. You should follow the rest of the cast. You can find the tweet. I'll retweet it again. And yeah,
Tim thing.
Sorry, Fendica's fucking being terrible.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, my favorite thing about Tim.
Oh.
My favorite thing about Tim is that, I'm gonna say it. I truly, truly, truly know, not believe, know that Tim is a actual real fucking ally. There's a lot of people out there in the world who will sit here and say things and kind of be performative, and Tim is not that person. Tim has always been willing to sit here and listen to other people. And if Tim does open his mouth to say something, it's something fucking right. It's something that is kind, uplifting, and supportive to the communities that he is close to. So, yeah.
Nice.
Here's because you're making me cry.
Yay. Alex, please tell us about yourself and give us a Tim thing.
Hello, everyone. It's me. If you want more of my beautiful face, you can find me on my channel, which is Cobalt Gear. I stream sometimes. I don't know. I've been doing less scheduled stuff, and it's been fun and freeing. You can also find me this Sunday. I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in the one-shot. I have no idea what I'm doing, but you know what? We'll find out. And yeah, and I would also like to shout out the old DC superhero movies that are on HBO Max. There's the 80s Wonder Woman and Superman shows that are on there. I haven't watched them, but they look fun. So that's me. And my fun thing that I love about Tim is just how unapologetically himself that he is.
Yes.
And just how he doesn't bend for anyone. He is true to himself no matter what, and it's amazing, and I love that about him.
Oh, yes. Can we do this for everybody every week? This is great.
Yeah, we'll do somebody else next week.
Rotating. John, please tell us
Most
about
emotional
yourself.
damage.
Oh.
After a horror show.
This is the eye bleach of
Oh, I was gonna
The
say
cast.
aftercare, but sure.
oh
Yeah,
well,
the blanket burrito. Come
also
on.
the aftercare. Hi, I'm John. I only stream here with this lovely group of folks, but I have a delightful time doing so. This week, I would like to call out a program that Denver has had successfully going on since 2020. They replaced non-emergency police calls with mental health support experts unaccompanied by police. And what they found when they did a retrospective study is that in the last 2 years, police shootings have gone down to almost zero. And in fact, they've been able to help navigate and get people into the supportive programs they need rather than perpetuating problems on the street. So, here is my ask of you. I will post this information in the politics channel on Discord. Go join the TPC Discord. and go and share it with your local politicians. This was done at a city level, not a national level, and this is something that you can go and talk to your city council about doing. It's not expensive, it's not time consuming, and it is super helpful to the people that you need to be around. So, my favorite thing about Tim, it's already been spoken several times, but I'm gonna pick something light and fun. I think Tim has some pretty rad body art. I think that his tattoos are very cool, and so I want to just shout that out. They speak to your personality in a way that I think is nice. So,
Oh, thanks, guys.
1000% agree. Again, I have been your host for tonight. I'm Keith. You can find me here on Mondays and on Sundays. And my favorite Tim thing is that if you call Tim and ask him, hey, how could I potentially get a substance into ice cubes without other people noticing it? He will walk you through the process and not ask any incriminating questions. So, thank you, Tim.
You're welcome.
And
I feel like we shouldn't talk about this on camera.
We'll be rating the booze bear tonight. We'll be rating the booze bear tonight. Show him some love. And thank you again for watching us. We will be back. Oh, actually, we're going to have another crew coming in next Monday because the regular crew is out. So watch out for that. It's going to be a bunch of messy romance. So fucking buckle in. Anyway, see you then. Bye.